how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manor Lords, and welcome back to Nerderwand. Things are actually a little bit complicated in Nerderwand today because we have really started to run out of firewood, and that's really not good. And so between this episode and the last one, I went ahead and built a few more burgage plots in Nerderwand so we can get a bunch more people in here to go to work in a bunch of the new woodcutters lodges that I also built between this episode and the last one. So we have one right here next to these houses. We have one out here next to our forager's hut. We have one in the woods here in the middle of nowhere. And I built like one or two others around here as well. Now, from what I gather, from what I'm looking at, we're okay. Firewood is going back up. It was down at about 200 at its worst. So it's climbing again. And the fact that it's climbing at the height of winter makes me pretty content. It makes me pretty confident, and it makes me feel a little bit more reassured that we can kind of leave Nerderwand alone. Although, I would like to make sure that we're gonna be okay. So I'm slightly tempted to put another couple of burgage plots in here, which is kind of counterproductive because they then consume firewood. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It really is. I think we need a couple more burgage plots because I would like to get one more woodcutter's hut in here. So let's do a little road right about here. And I think it's just going to end right about there. And what I would like to do is get myself a burgage plot in this corner, going right back to the back of the malt house. And I actually want to turn this around. I sort of went the wrong way with it. We're going to start in this corner. We're going to come out to about here. I don't need it to be perfect, but I just want to do this. And this actually gives us a little expansion spot there, which is fantastic. So we'll build this guy. That'll be one burgage plot. And then what we can do is basically build a few more on this little plot of land. We do have some expansions here, which is totally fine. We can put chickens in those, which will give us a little bit of food. And then on this side, I kind of want to do exactly the same thing. Come to here, go into there, and go into there. And that's just going to give us an area here that's a little bit more dense than it otherwise would be, which I think is going to be good. I think just for the sake of having symmetry, which I know some people don't love, but that's okay. I like my own symmetry in here, so we're gonna have a little bit of symmetry. We'll do something similar on this side is basically what I'm getting at. Now, it's looking like we might struggle with expansion spaces in here, so I think we'll take that road out. We'll move it down to here a little bit, and we'll try this again. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves a burgage plot right in this space here, and that does have some expansion at the back, which is great. We can do something like this, and they don't have expansion spaces at the back, which is slightly concerning. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We will go across, but we'll make these guys a little bit smaller just because we can. We'll do the three of them right there. And on this side, something similar. These guys also don't have expansion slots. Ooh, that's not ideal. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do then. We're going to knock these guys down. And we're going to do it again. All right, so these guys have expansion slots now, which is fantastic. We'll go to here and try to do the same thing. They don't have expansion slots. Oh man, I thought I had it. I thought I had it, but you know what? It's fine. We don't need all these houses anyway. So you know what? We'll just, do I want to redo the road? I don't want to redo the road. I don't want to redo the road. We can let this get built. It'll be totally fine. That's going to give us plus 11 living spaces, which is great. So what I would like to do is go ahead and build 2 more woodcutters lodges, which will take 6 of those new people, which is completely fine. Now we do have a woodcutters lodge in here already. So I'm thinking down this way might be a good spot for one. So we'll go ahead and just sort of extend this road. Does that road stick out? It absolutely does. Okay. So we'll go and do a little something like this, I suppose, and that should be totally fine. We're going to build a woodcutter's lodge right about, I want to say right in that corner is going to be the best spot for it. So let's turn off snap to road. Let's rotate it around a little something like this, and we'll just go right to about there. We can do a forester's hut just on the other side of things, because I think that's going to be kind of important as well. So that right there is going to be 10 people, 3 in the woodcutters, 2 in the foresters. We have 11 coming in, so we can build 1 more woodcutter's hut, 1 more forester's hut, and we should be okay. I'm really hoping this works out. I'm really hoping this does good things. I'm slightly concerned about the fact that we really have no trees around here, but you know what? I think we'll be okay. I think we can pull this off. I think we can make this work. The only thing that concerns me is how far these new woodcutters are going to have to go to, well, to get some wood. Now, I'm looking at here, and I'm keenly aware that these trees are a bit smaller, but I think that's kind of where we're going to have to go. So let's build a little road that just comes straight out this way. We can do our woodcutter's lodge on one side of this, so I'm thinking right about there. We can build our forester on the other side right about there, and that should be pretty good. Now, the only problem is we have no one that can do construction right now, so I guess let's take someone out of the farmhouse. It is February. They are going to have to go to work soon, but they should be okay. We do have 4 months of fuel. We only have 11 months of food as well, so we might want to do just a little bit of farm expansion here. I'm not thinking we're going to do it right now, maybe a little bit later on today. We do have rye fertility down here. We have it up here, a little bit more right there. We don't have a lot of wheat fertility out that way. Barley is obviously non-existent. So yeah, we're going to have to expand these farms ever so slightly. Now, I should mention, we do have room to expand to whatever this is, the backyard extensions. We have room for these guys. That's the first time I think I've ever called them a backyard extension. I always call them expansions or whatever else. Regardless, we have got room for these guys back here, so we could build chicken coops, we could build animal pens. We're not really going to be doing vegetable gardens because these plots are probably too small for that, but we could throw chickens back there. We have got a bit of money for it, so let's see, how are we doing for eggs? Actually pretty bad. So I think we will go ahead and put some chicken coops back here. That seems like a pretty good use of the space, and we have a little bit of money available to make this happen, so we might as well go through and get a whole bunch of those. And so I suppose that means now is as good a time as any to come over to our new region, which is fully built, has all of its backyard extensions that we could possibly want, and has a whole lot of unassigned families that we need to put to work. So this is looking good. I love this. We don't have a ton of food. We don't have a ton of fuel, but I mean, over here, this forester, this is the most antisocial person that I think I've ever seen. That's amazing. I love that. Oh, I love that. Oh, this one as well. I love that so much. That's so good. Oh, that looks incredible. I really, so good. Oh, that's great. Okay. Sorry, that tickled me a little bit more than it should have. I think what we're going to do in here is start with food production just to make sure that this place never has to want for anything. These people have suffered enough. So looking at rye fertility, I think we go ahead and we basically go, let's see, let me go from here is where I'm thinking, and we're just sort of going to bring this down. We're going to go around, I think that's a clay deposit right there, a little bit like this, and we'll go to about there. Now, that's not going to be a perfect outline for where the rye fertility happens to be, but that should be okay. We're going to go down here as well and sort of hug this general area. I'm relatively sure we're going to have some areas that aren't perfectly fertile, but we should be able to manage. We'll do a little something like this as well. And then all through here, we're just going to put a bunch of little roads and start to work to separate this into a bunch of farmland. That's kind of my general idea. I'm also thinking it might be kind of cool to put the farmhouse in the middle of everything. Now, there is going to be some fertility in here that we're kind of losing, but I think this will look cool. I think having this right in the heart of the entire area is going to be pretty cool. I'm also thinking we might end up wanting 2 of these guys. I'm not going to build 2 of them right now, but I do think, given that we have 25 available families, we only need 16 for 2 farmhouses. So this could be kind of neat. This could be an idea. Just, you know, getting some farmhouses into this space. But for now, like I said, we'll stick with the one. We'll bring this guy around to here. We can bring this guy sort of out to about there. And I think I'm going to just put sort of a circle around that clay deposit for now. Although admittedly, if we cleared that out, we could use that as some farmland. I just think for now, we can maybe leave it be. I don't think we need to worry too much about getting clay into this new region, which, by the way, doesn't have a name yet. So if you have any ideas for what we can call this place, let me know in the comments below. We'll pick something in a future episode, and we can get this place its own name, because I'm not trying to pronounce this. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. Okay, so now is the fun part. Now is when we get to go in here and put all of these weirdly shaped fields into all of these weirdly shaped spaces. And I'm hoping this works nicely. We do have a really nice amount of rye fertility in here, so this should give us an absolute ton of bread once we get this production going. Of course, this is actually going to behave, which is amazing. Perfect. Let's bring you around this corner, down to here, and down to here as well. This one's not going to be particularly good. We also have to clear those supplies out of there, so I think we'll leave it be for now. This one's kind of a similar story. It's not the best in terms of rye fertility, but again, I think we can sort of leave it be and everything should be all right. This one is, I love when the game works. I love when this game actually wants to give me the weirdly shaped plots that I'm trying to create. Sometimes, I mean, we've seen it throughout this series, right? Sometimes it just does not want to do what I want it to do. Today, apparently, it's going to behave, and that is kind of perfect. This looks like a pretty good plot right there. I love this. I really do. Oh, there's also this spot down here that I totally almost missed, but there's a ton of fertility down here, so we'll get that one filled in as well. And that's going to be so much rye. That is going to be so good. Okay, so all of those fields are set up. We have got some of these other farmers working here, which is not exactly ideal, but we'll deal with the what's the word I'm looking for here? There's a specific frame. what's the thing unlimited work area. We'll deal with the work area. That's the phrase I was looking for. We'll deal with the work area once we get this farmhouse built. And honestly, I really do think I might just build another one. I know I said we'd wait and see what happens, but I'm sort of looking at this and thinking that, yeah, another farmhouse would probably make sense given just how much stuff there is to deal with here. So let's turn off snap to road. Let's get this guy to rotate a little bit. We can put it right about here, I think is perfect. We'll do some roads around it a little bit just because that's a thing that we've been doing this entire time. So right to about there and right to about there should be pretty good for us. We can connect this to other things at some point if we want to. We'll get this to be a bit of a higher priority just to make sure that these get built. And I guess once these get built, we put a bunch of people to work. This one's actually coming together super quickly. We also need to remember to upgrade these guys to support livestock. But I think first things first, we will put 8 people to work in here. Then we'll do the upgrade. We can do the same thing at this other farmhouse as well. And then I want to make sure that we have enough space for some livestock around here. So let's make sure this snaps to roads. We'll build a new hitching post and we'll see what we've got. We have hopefully got enough stable space. We have 13 by the looks of it. So let's go in, let's get a new ox and make sure that we're going to be able to get enough animals for the farms. This thing we can build without any, oh, hello. A band of, oh no, a band of raiders have been seen near my new, oh my God, they're right here. Oh, no. Oh no, that's really bad. Oh no. Oh no, this is terrible. This is actually terrible. Okay, you know what? These crossbowmen were kind of useless. These militia footmen, they're dead, so we'll get rid of them. I don't know what we do. Oh Oh no, we have a manor over here. Where are my soldiers? Where? Oh man, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay, I can hire mercenaries. These guys will arrive where I need them to be. These guys will also arrive where I need them. I'm gonna hire you. We're gonna sign the contract. And where are my mercenaries? Oh, this is perfect. This feels really cheesy, but you know what? That's what my treasury's for, man. This is like the only way I think we can save this. And you know what? It looks like the bad guys have abandoned their mission of burning down my buildings in favor of getting slaughtered by the mercenaries that I've hired. Okay. Oh, that was... I've never been more stressed playing Manor Lords. Oh, God. Oh, this could have been really bad. I mean, we're doing great. We're dealing with them. It's just, this could have been a disaster, is what this could have been. I don't know how I feel about this. I do not know how I feel about this. At least they're gone. So that's nice. We'll disband these guys, let them go as well. We'll deal with the bodies. Oh man, I'm feeling really stressed. I'm feeling really stressed right now. I don't like it. Okay, well, that's a whole thing. Let's get some livestock in here. This upgrade over here is done. We'll get some livestock in there as well. We are going to be waiting on a new ox arriving. This is built, so we'll upgrade it to a full stable. And so once I think the new ox arrives, we should be good to get him working in that farmhouse. And so all of these fields should be good to go. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I think we're going to be in a good spot. Now, what we will do is say that these guys are going to work in, I want to say this space. So they're going to cover that field a little bit. These guys are going to work in sort of this general space. I mean, they're going to be covering most of the fields, but that's okay. And then you guys are going to be working in this area. Again, we're going to have some overlap, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. That should mean that each farmhouse kind of has a main area that it's focusing on. That should then mean that we have a really good production out of all of these fields, which is what we want. I love this. I'm really excited to see how this new region turns out, but I think we need to go back to Nerderwand because we have to make sure that we have enough fuel for everybody. And we do. We have 5 months remaining. We have 12 months of food. We do obviously have these new burgage plots coming together, which is going to, I mean, it's going to slow things down a little bit. It's going to consume more fuel and more food. But the idea is that we start putting these people to work in the woodcutters' lodges, in the foresters' huts and all that good stuff. And this should be the last little expansion that we need over here, aside from, well, an absolute ton of people to work in whatever new farms I build over this way, which I'm hoping we don't need. If we can hover around 10, 11, 12 months worth of food at any one time, we should be all right. If we can hover around a year's worth of fuel as well, we should be okay. That's kind of the goal. That's kind of the plan. Whether or not it works out, well, we're going to find out together is what we're going to do. Oh, now this is interesting. So this building was apparently hit by a lightning strike, which means it's on fire because of course it is. I kind of wish I was in the area to see that lightning strike. I don't really know what we do about a building on fire. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure it's probably going to... Wow, that lightning in the background was really cool, actually. I don't know if we put it out. There's a guy just walking into... Okay, yeah. That guy's just going to stand there and... Oh, no, there's someone running with a bucket. Does that put it out? I don't know. I really have no idea. It kind of just looks like the building's about to collapse, if I'm honest. This doesn't... This doesn't look promising. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am sitting back in my chair, just watching to see what happens here, because if I'm honest, this is just getting worse. Like there's not a lot left of the building at this point. They might be better to just let it burn. because I'm not sure there's any saving this. I'm really not. Hold on a minute. It's there. It hasn't spread, has it? We're good? Yeah, it's not spread, which is nice. That's always good. As long as I don't see more smoke on the horizon from any of my other towns, I think we'll be okay as well. Oh, there we go. I think technically the fire's out now, so we'll rebuild this, I guess. And I didn't know that was a thing. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know lightning strikes were a thing in Manor Lords. That's kind of cool though. I like that a lot. Well, I don't love it. It looks cool. Kind of a pain that they couldn't put the fire out, but we have the technology to rebuild, so we should be fine. Anyway, back in Nerderwand, we've managed to complete construction on all of these burgage plots. Where possible, they all have chickens. We have 5 unassigned families. We have 10 living spaces. So what that means is once these woodcutters lodges, well, this woodcutters lodge and this forester's hut are built, once the other ones over this way are built as well, we can instantly put people to work. We can hopefully fill these things up nice and quickly. Although I will say we're doing pretty good with firewood. We are still doing okay with food. So I think the firewood crisis of what year are we on right now? Year 31. We've been going for a while. The firewood crisis of year 31/year 30 is finally over, which is good. That makes me very happy. I don't need to worry about that too much. I am kind of curious though to see what my production limits happen to be on. Yeah. So charcoal has a production limit of 1,000. I think I'm going to change that to 750. And we're going to see, well, a firewood reserve of 750. There's no production limit. I want to see if we can start making charcoal and whether or not it's going to be particularly good for us in the long run. It's supposed to be more efficient. So hopefully everything works out here. Let's go ahead though and prioritize constructing these woodcutters lodges. I'm less concerned about the foresters huts, although I do love them. I think the woodcutters kind of need to be the priorities here. And just like that, we have this one built, so we'll get people to work pretty much right away, which is going to be fantastic. Looking over this way, is this one built? It is not, but it's hopefully going to come together. Do we have anyone bringing... Do we have a log on the way to build this place? We do not currently, unless it is on the way and I just can't see it, which is definitely possible. There it is, I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's the one for this place. I don't know, it could be. Oh, there we go. It has been built, so we'll get people working in here as well. It looks like this forester's hut is very close to being done as well, which is fantastic. We do have one person available to do construction right now. Is this one done? It absolutely is. I'll tell you what we're going to do then. In fact, no, we're not going to put that person to work in the forester's hut until the other one's built. Because once this one's built, I can go ahead and basically load up people to work in them. As people move into Nerderwand, they can go ahead and work in the forester's huts. They can go ahead and do whatever. We are going to have about 5 unassigned families once we get all of these people moved in. So new construction in Nerderwand should be relatively straightforward. And also man, there are so many, there's so many full pantries. I don't know what to do about that. I'm gonna be honest. I've built new granaries from time to time. It might just be a case of leveling the place up to give them a slightly larger pantry. I really have no idea. I really don't. I have no idea what we do about this. I would really like someone to come out here and build this place though. That'd be great. I mean, these guys are here. They're gonna be chopping down trees. That's fantastic. But this kind of needs to be built. Oh, of course, you're here now. All right, well, hurry up, get this done, if you wouldn't mind. And then I can go ahead, I can put people to work in here. As people move in, they will go to work in that forester's hut. Man, this game, I need to stop running it at 3 times speed. It does not like 3 times speed when it tries to autosave. Same thing over here though. We can get this place up and running. We're gonna set this to a limited work area though, because I want to say it's kind of just gonna go there. I think now that's a pretty big work area, but it's really only going to be dealing with these spaces up here, this space over here. So that should be fine. That should work out nicely for us. And so once people move in, we're going to have actually, 5 unassigned families. This should be pretty good. I like this. We have a good amount of fuel now. We have plenty of charcoal, actually, which is great. 7 months of fuel, 13 months of food. I feel like I can breathe. I feel like I feel like this entire video, I've just been like, you know, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do the other, and the building's on fire, and we're being invaded. I feel like I can finally sit back and relax and take a breath, because Nerderwand is not going to freeze to death now, which is great. That's what we're looking for. And then, of course, old Snerderberger is doing just fine. They have plenty of fuel in here. We could build a charcoal kiln here if we wanted to, just to give them a little something in terms of production that might be a bit better for them. So I don't see any reason not to. We can build this thing. I don't know where to build this thing, I'm gonna be honest. We could maybe move the saw pit and build the charcoal kiln right in here. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Put the saw pit right over there. This thing, there's a bunch of supplies we're gonna have to move. That's gonna be a pain. I can almost guarantee, oh man, 3.8k for that royal tax is kind of gonna sting. I can almost guarantee that these logs are not gonna be moved because this thing's timber storage is full. What are we looking at here? We have 28 planks. What is our plank production limit is what I'm wondering. Let's make this thing a priority just to make sure it gets put together that little bit quicker. If we can increase the plank production limit, we can start to consume a bunch of the planks that are, or the timber that's sitting out here, and then I can build my charcoal kiln and everything's gonna be beautiful, is what it's gonna be. We don't need a charcoal kiln necessarily, but we can have one. Let me see here. Excess food needs to be moved to a granary. Otherwise, workers may stop production and the overflowing storage is vulnerable to weather damage. Okay. So this tells me we just need another granary. Or several, is what I'm thinking. If I'm not mistaken, all of the places that have full pantries are gonna be down this way. So it's the orchards that are having the problem. We do have a large granary here, but I think another granary might be needed. So let's do it, I guess. We'll build another granary sort of down. I don't know if down here is a good spot for it, but we're gonna build a granary right in there. We're not gonna have the people to work in it, but we'll build it. And I guess we could build another one. I don't know if we need another one. We have another granary right here. We'll upgrade it so that it can have more people working in it. And again, we're gonna need more burgage plots to make this happen, but we'll be okay. We will get there. We're doing okay. we're doing okay. It's been go today, but we're making progress. I mean, it's a lot of little steps, but it's steps nonetheless. Anyway, it would appear that the planks, how do I say, man, that just got away from me. The planks production limit is 25. I think we can bring that up to 100. Honestly, I think that'll be okay. That way we consume the timber that's sitting around over here and I can build my charcoal kiln, which is obviously kind of a priority. And I guess now is as good a time as any to come back down to our new region and see how things are doing. It's looking great down here. I love what we've managed to do with the place. I'm so pleased with it. I really, really am. I love this so much. I will say, I think it is probably time to go ahead and get ourselves not a quarry, a mining pit. I think it's about time we do this. And I'm wondering, can I build two of them? Wait, hold on a second. Can I build two of these? Is that a thing? Can I, increased collapse chance. Okay, I'm gonna say we don't build two of them, is what I'm thinking. I think we avoid building two of them. I don't know how I feel about a mine being directly behind my manor, but I don't think it matters too much. We'll just, we'll do what we usually do. We'll put some roads around it so that we have all of these connections right here, and that'll be totally fine. That is gonna give us the salt that we're looking for, which is gonna be fantastic for us. We can start to trade that with the other regions. We can do whatever we want to do. The game hopefully hasn't frozen. Nothing's moving. I'm really concerned. And we're good. Okay. We're good. We're good. Everything's all right. Let's do a little road right there. Let's do Do I want to do burgage plots in there? I don't think we need them. I kind of just like that little square. I think we're doing okay. We'll get this thing built. I think what we'll do then is, do we have a lot of excess meat in this region? No. So we're not going to bother with any kind of butcher over here is what I'm thinking. If we go to food, is that where I can find salt? Is it it's not a construction thing. It's not a crop thing. Where salt is my question. Is it crafting material? Yes, crafting materials. It is a major trade, which is frustrating because we're going to have to spend a ton of money to make that a thing. I don't love that. We can make it a regional thing though. We'll say that we want to hold on to 1 salt. And then I guess we go to my other regions and we say trading post, trade, crafting materials, and we want to go to salt. We want to import. We're going to import it from our own region. We will set up a trade route. I don't know if we need it since it's just like a inter-regional thing, but we'll see how that goes. We'll set a limit of 50. I think that'll be okay to set up for this region. I think we can make that work. And we are going to need a butcher. So let's see what my options are. These guys are bakeries. These guys are also... Did I really turn 2 huge burgage plots into baker? I'm an idiot. Why did I do this? Why are they... I could have bulldozed them, put 2 small burgage plots. I could have just made... I could bulldoze these guys and make this a lot more efficient. And I'm very tempted to do that, because we could make these guys about half the size and get 3 new burgage plots in here, which could be butchers. I think for now, to experiment, we're going to turn this guy into a butcher's workshop, and we're just going to see what happens is what we're going to do. And then I guess back in Nerderwand, we can upgrade one of these new burgage plots that we recently built. This one can then become a butcher, and while we're here, we can also go to the trading post, trade into materials, and we want to go to salt. We want to import salt. We're going to say import up to 50 and 560 regional wealth to actually establish that trade route is not going to be happening. I don't think we're ever going to have that much money. Anyway, that whole Nerderwand thing is cool and all, but we're not going to have a lot of construction over there until all of those new families move in. So what we'll do is right here in Snerderberger, go ahead and say that we want to start working on sausages. Do we have a lot of pork? We have some. So I think we're just gonna see how this goes. We're just gonna see how this works out. I'm hoping that getting sausages in here is gonna be really good for Snerderberger. And I'm hoping that, well, admittedly, we're gonna need the salt first, but I'm hoping for good things is what I'm hoping for. Now, let's see. This will enable indefinite resource extraction when placed over a rich deposit. Let's get that going. That's going to be really important. We want to make sure that we have that unlimited supply of salt. And with the deep mine constructed, we can go ahead and we can assign some workers. We are going to have to maintain this place, which is something I think we'll manage to do. We do import tools to maintain this region in general, so we should be all right. This will start to be salt production. We can start to export it to Snerderberger at the very least. And I guess if we go back to Nerderwand right here, we do have this upgrade done. So we will swap this out. No, we won't swap this out because we're broke. That's always good. Okay. I am slightly concerned about the fact that it's 43 days until tax season and we don't have enough money. We need 3.8k. So I think what we're going to do is try our best to wrangle some troops here, and we're going to send them out to hopefully deal with some bandits is what I'm hoping for, so that we can hopefully get a bit of money into the treasury. And yeah, hopefully this works. It's not guaranteed. There's definitely no guarantees that we're going to get enough money from these bandits, but we'll see. We'll see what happens is what we're going to do. So these guys are coming straight for us. We should be able to deal with them with just the single squad of soldiers that we have right here. So if anything, I could probably send the other ones back But yeah, there we go. So let's have you guys go and deal with that camp. We'll have you guys go back, and you guys can go back as well. And then if we get this, we send it to my treasury 3.3. Do we have any other bandit camps around here? Do we have any at all? We have one way down there. I'm not sure if I can get to it in time, but I think we're going to try and see if we can get to it in time. Because if we can, that'll be great. If we can't, then it is what it is. We'll not worry too much about it. Let's get you guys to be dismissed and go back to whatever your day job happens to be. And to be fair, there is also a solid chance that another bandit camp is going to spawn in this region any second now. We might be able... Oh, we are actually very close to being able to pay the taxes here. We might just do it. It's going to be close. But I think if I can get these bandits, we'll be okay. Now, I don't love the idea of fighting them in a forest, which I think is exactly what's going to happen. More or less. No, we're just going to run past them. Guys, there's bandits right there, guys. Guys, what is going on? I kind of need you guys to kill each other so I can go deal with the bandit camp, if you wouldn't mind. You guys can kind of hurry up and, you know, flee. That'd be great. Ignore all of these notifications. We're gonna get more granaries, I promise. We're gonna get more granaries. Just I'm prioritizing the wrong things, I think, is what I'm doing. What do you got? Can you, oh my God, move. Guys, why are you not moving? I need you to go get money. Why are you not moving? Wait, what are they doing? They're running back? They're running. Okay, now they're moving. Right. Okay, another bandit camp has been sighted. That's fine. We will deal with it. I need you guys to raid this one so I can send the money to my treasury, which still doesn't have enough. We have how long? 14 days. Oh boy, where's the other bandit camp? It's right there. I need you guys to rally, hopefully. Where are you? Where are you? You're right there. I don't know if we're going to get to this bandit camp in time. I have no idea, but I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to see if we can get enough money to make this work. I don't know what happens if we really, really annoy the king. I'm not sure. I don't know that I want to find out either. So we're just gonna go to battle here. We're gonna deal with these guys. Hopefully before the next 9 days, they flee. We are losing some guys here because I'm doing this battle really inefficiently as well, but they fled. Go get the camp. Oh, I might do this. I might. Okay, send it to my treasury. I have enough money. We have 6 days. Oh my God. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that, but we did it. So we're okay. We also have a lot of influence, which is pretty good as well. Quite happy about that. Let's disband you guys. Let's get you guys back to Nerderwand. We'll get you disbanded as well. And you know, it makes me really happy that we now have more fuel than food in Nerderwand. Obviously, I would like more of both, but again, the fuel situation has been well and truly sorted out. We are low on shoes, which is interesting. The fact that we've kind of run out of those is concerning. We still have some leather. I think I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why we don't have shoes. That's an odd one. Either way, the burgage plot over here can now be turned into a butcher. I am hoping that we're gonna start importing salt at some point. Really got no idea on that one. Really don't know if we need a major trade route for it. That's to be determined, I think, but I'm okay with this. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. Nerderwand is, as long as they're not freezing to death, I'm happy. That's kind of where I'm at with this. I am happy with where we've gotten to with the Nerderwand. I do think I want to expand down into that one region way down here. I do still want to get that infinite stone deposit. And then obviously, I mean, we have one lord here that's still, do you guys have anything? Like, have you ever been set on fire? No, you're doing fine. I mean, You're not using your stone. I might just invade you. Maybe I just invade you. You've got a stone deposit. You've got an iron deposit. Both of those would be amazing for me. So that might be what we do. Not a lot of trees left, but you've also got some clay. You've got some wild animals. Yeah, maybe we just invade you and take your stone deposit. I mean, he's not using it, right? That seems like fair game. We might we might do that. Anyway, it would appear that we have imported a little bit of salt into Snerderberger, which is amazing news because that means that this new region is now producing salt, which makes me very, very happy. I love this. I love the inter-regional connectivity stuff in this game. I really do. I really, really do. I am having so much fun with this run in Manor Lords. I had a lot of fun with my first one as well. I just feel like I'm taking this one a little bit slower. I feel like once I got a decent army in that first one, I'm pretty sure it was game over. I was building a new settlement every day. So I'm enjoying taking this one a little bit slower. I like that we've got this thing up and going. I like that I'm kind of discovering things about the game. I don't like the royal taxes. Oh man, I don't like the royal taxes. Oh my God. That's rough. Maybe some of these guys could do with going up to level 2 because they'll make me a little bit of money. That might not be a terrible idea. Let's upgrade some of these burgage plots. They're obviously going to have more demands for what they want to consume, but I think these upgrades will be good. We'll start making a bit more regional wealth down here. This just seems like it makes sense as far as I'm concerned. So all of these guys can go up to level 2 as well. We still have enough planks to upgrade 3 more. I think we'll just leave it be for now. That's a lot of upgrading to do right there. Did we never rebuild this? Apparently not. I would like to rebuild this. There's supposed to be a 4th house right there. We just apparently stopped caring about the fact that it's burned down. Man, that's so unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate. Just a lightning strike took out this one house and it's never been the same since. Just, I don't know, they don't have it in them to rebuild it. They can't face the destruction. Anyway, I think that is probably a good place to leave things for today. On one hand, I feel like we haven't done a whole lot. On the other hand, I feel like I've just been all over the place doing a bunch of different things. Obviously, the firewood situation in Nerderwand has been sorted out. We've started making sausages, maybe, in Snerderberger, and this new region was on fire, which is something. So yeah, we've kind of been all over the place. I think in the next episode, we might look to getting ourselves another region. I think it probably will be the one directly south of here. So we're going to be going to war, which is completely fine. I think the goal of this scenario was to take out the other lords. So that is one step closer to that, which is completely fine by me. But with all of that out of the way, we are going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.